Hi guys, it's Melissa from the Melmar Group, and if you want to see how I make farmhouse things with dollar store items, stay tuned. So I made these cute farmhouse carrots and farmhouse eggs from a Dollar Tree jump rope and Easter eggs, and I'll show you all about how I did that, but I apologize for the video footage. I did not realize that some of what I needed you to see was not in view, so I hope that you'll be understanding and just listen to the instructions so you can make everything too. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 Easter crafts today with Dollar Tree items. So there's these jump ropes that everybody's been buying, and so I'm going to do this one first for you. Okay, so I popped those out of the carrot and just cut the jump rope off, and I'm going to just set these aside for now. Now, a lot of people have been painting these white, and I don't know about you, but I don't ever really remember seeing a white carrot before, so I decided to just mute this color and then make it look just a little bit distressed and like it just came out of the garden. So the way I'm going to do that is with just some acrylic paint. I'm going to use orange, and then I will do the distressing with the brown. Subtle, but I'm going to try mixing just the some brown into the orange to see what color I get. Okay, not thrilled with that, so let's go back to the orange. What's interesting is doing the brown and then adding just the plain orange actually gives it a really cool color. So I'm going to use the brownish orange that I initially didn't like, and then I'm just going to paint over top with some plain orange. Now I'm just going to do just the orange just every now and then, not anywhere, you know, not all over. Okay, so I am going to let that dry and do the same thing with my second one. Again, this is one of those, let's try it out, oops, I don't like it, oh, maybe I do like it things. And that's the beauty of doing crafts, is you can always repaint if you don't like it or adjust it. Like I said, I don't quite get the white carrots, and I wanted these to look like they had just come out of the ground. I think that would be, at least for me, that's more realistic. So I just want to make sure I'm getting this everywhere. While I'm waiting on my carrots to dry, I'm going to show you something you can do with twine. Now, if you guys watch Kelly Barlow, you know that she does everything with twine. I don't do a lot with twine, but I do think touches here and there. Sorry, I just noticed that the tops of these need to be done. Touches here and there are cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this bow. So you've got your twine. You're going to pull some off your spool, leave some on your hand with a tail. Now, I'm left-handed, so it might be the opposite for you, but the concept's the same. So you leave a tail for yourself, and you start winding. I think that was 10 times. Okay, so I've got a tail here, and then I've got some here. I'm going to cut that end off, and I'm going to pull this off my hand, and I'm left with this. Okay, I'm going to squeeze the round part together to make it oblong, and then I'm going to take one tail and wrap it a couple times one way. I'm going to take the other tail, which way did I go? That way, and wrap it the opposite way a couple times around. And then I'm going to tie it into a knot, the two tails. So there's my first part of the knot, and I'm doing a double knot. Okay, so then I'm left with this. Now I can leave it like this. I trim off the tails usually, so trim those off. I can leave it like this. I could do a couple of these and make a little flower with them if I glued them together. Kelly Barlow, her channel's great if you aren't familiar with her. She actually does 3 of these and makes a flower. Okay, in the case of the carrot that I am making, I'm going to pull this knot down so that the sides are not even. I'm going to pull it down as far as I can. And then I will show you in a minute what I do with that. So after I've pulled the knot as far as I can down, I leave the fluffy end out, stuff the knot end into the carrot, and then hot glue around the edge to hold it in place. So I've got this cute little thing. So I can make a flower. If I wanted to for the carrot, I could cut the end and have it spiky. I could cut both ends and have a spiky bow. You could do a flower that way, whatever you want to do, but the concept's the same. If you need to make bigger bows, obviously you need to wrap around something bigger. If you're wanting to make smaller, just do 2 fingers and that should be good. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you can take these plastic Easter eggs from the Dollar Tree and make them look farmhouse. And I wanted to get this out before Easter so you could go get them. I promised a year ago to show you this, and then they weren't in stores. So I didn't want to show you something that you couldn't do. So just open these up. I saved an egg crate to put them in as I paint them. I prefer to get the pastel colors, but it doesn't really matter. I have done this with spray paint, and I am going to do it today with acrylic paint and chalk paint. Not done it with chalk before, so I'm hoping it stays on better. So I just have this Waverly plaster color chalk paint that you can get at Walmart. Or you can make your own. Lots of people are out there making their own these days. And so I'm just going to put some of this out to use, and just paint it on. You can take the eggs apart if you want, but the less I have to move them, the better, because I don't want them to chip. And I actually like this plaster color. It's just slightly, it's not pure white. But we'll see. I'll do a plaster and I'll do a pure white and decide which I like better. And if you've not painted with chalk paint, I kind of wondered what all the hype was about it. I actually really love it because it goes on so easily and the consistency is really nice, and you can get a lot of coverage. Now you got to remember this is plastic, so you're going to have to do more than one coat. So that is a cream. Let me do a white. Can't really tell that much difference. See which one I like better as far as coverage. So I did these last year. Like I said, I spray painted them in my backyard, and they have little holes in the bottom. So I just put them on skewers and stuck them in styrofoam and let them dry in my yard. And they're really cute, but for some reason I couldn't find them this year, and I wanted to show you how to make them. I don't know if you've priced these kind of things, but so expensive if you buy them. Now granted, Dollar Tree did have some this year for Easter that I never actually saw in my store, but I saw plenty of hauls with them. And I'm going to do one final one, and I'm just going to do it in this color, which is golden brown. In like a Dollar Tree basket or a cute farmhouse basket, you can just leave them out. Now I happen to be getting a little bit of white on this because I have white on my glove, so that's going to bug me, but maybe not. Maybe I won't mind it. And I'm going to have to go back and do more coats, but you get the idea. So I will do several more coats, and then I will show you the finished product. To my carrots, so they have been drying, and I can just see a few spots that I need to touch up where I didn't necessarily get paint. So then I'm going to take this I'm going to take this carrot and just brush some of that, or wipe some of that off. And where I think it's got a little too much brown, couple options you could do with this. You could glue a bow on the top. You could glue a double bow on the top, either on the front or just seen some people where they have stuffed the twine into the carrot to have the look of carrot coming out, and they'll do green twine, or sometimes they'll do like a plant that they found at the dollar store or whatever with the right kind of texture to put in there. So let me finish this, and then I will show you what I ended up doing. Okay, so here are my farmhouse things. Here's my carrots. They look like they're just fresh out of the ground with the cute twine at the top. And then I did my eggs 4 ways. So I did my regular white farm egg. My favorite way to do it was with the chalk paint this time. So if you're going to do it spray paint with a paint and primer, or do the chalk paint. It just stays on better. But because I had problems with coverage with the acrylic, I did some other things. So this was my regular white egg, and I just distressed it so it looked like it maybe had some dirt on it. And then I put a cute little bow and just some twine around it. Then here is the egg that we wrapped entirely in twine. Not my favorite, but cute if you like twine. And then finally my brown egg. I didn't like how it was turning out, so I just wrapped it randomly in twine as well. And you can display these all together. And whether you wrap your whole egg, Don't wrap it all. Wrap just a little bit. With a little paint and a little twine, you can have farmhouse decorations from the Dollar Tree. Thanks for sticking with me through the video. I hope that you'll give these a try and make some cute farmhouse things too. And until next time, make it a great day. Thanks. Bye.